Where do you want to be in a year's time? Timmy with the intro. Zeke on the floor. Just big time chilling. Now, think about this. In a year's time, you could double your business. You could double the amount of people that you help. You could do so much in that 1 year period by doubling down and just having that long-term vision. Especially if in the past year, couple years, couple months, you haven't gotten to where you want to go. Take more of that long-term focus. Take more of that focus on what do I need to do every single day with full force for a year that I'm passionate about, that I care about, that I want to do, that I'm called to do by God. What do I want to do? I think that would be one of the biggest things. I'll share some of mine. I'm kind of just going off the cuff here. For me, it's get this business, the coaching specific business, to $1 million a year. Right now, that's across all businesses that we make that. But for this one specifically, 20,000 a week is the number that I have in mind. I like to do things in terms of weekly. But for me, it's not about, I want to make $20,000. Like, being honest, that kind of thing doesn't really drive me. What drives me is, what does that $20,000 a week mean? What does that $1 million a year mean? It means that's at least 100 guys that I'm helping. 100 guys, 100 coaches that I will have helped through working with them, through helping them build a business that's at that next level that they're wanting to get to. So I think it's really important to be ambitious, set fun, exciting goals for you. Like, that does excite me, of course. Like, money's a bit of a game for Yana and myself, because it's a fun thing. When you can see it that way, you're all gravy with letting it flow in, letting it flow out, and just taking up the right things as and when they need to be done. I mean, yeah, so doing that, I mean, we've had clients that were like, that have doubled their income in less than a year. They've got more time freedom. They have left personal training and decided to travel the world, enjoy all of that, but make an awesome income as well whilst doing that, not have to worry about it. That's one of the benefits as well, having that kind of transformation and being able to just have the option, have the freedom regarding what you want to do with your life. And I think it really stems from asking that question, like, where do you want to be in a year's time? I've talked to some guys that are like, I want to quit my job in a year's time and be fully funded by my own business. And I think that's a great thing to do. You've just got to, like this guy that I've talked to, be all in on that. Invest in the skills that you need. Invest in the things that you need to achieve, the spaces that you need to be in. Get around the right people and just keep building that more and more and more every single day. Even if you're a little uncertain, even if you're like, man, what should I actually do today? You just got to be driven and all in, and the things will fall into place. Obviously, that's why you get around the right people, because they'll give you an idea of what to do. But at the end of the day, it's important to realize that you are in charge of your business. But you've got to have that long-term. 1 year's not even that long. Think about it, like where you were this time last year. But just thinking about things in terms of the long term and bringing everything up that way. I mean, it was in around about a year of us starting up the online business side of things, around a year mark, that we became millionaires. And around that 1 year mark, for clients in their business specifically, doubled their income. Like, when you have more of that long-term focus, and it's more like, for us, obviously, we'd sat down and planned to do that in a 5-year time period, and then got there a little faster than that, because that's God's timing. It was still with that long-term focus, but it was by showing up, doing the work. Obviously, every day is not going to be perfect. Thank you, JST, Van. Good work, bro. Loving the content. Keep it up. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So having that long-term focus, because that is also what's going to allow you to, whatever strategy that you're wanting to execute and go ahead on, that's going to allow you to go ahead and implement that to its fullest, get the most out of that. And I was thinking about this the other day. I'm going on a bit of a tangent now. But when it comes to the strategy side of things, like the $1 million strategy or the multi-six-figure strategy that a lot of coaches are talking about, there's no secret strategy. It's all out there. It's all very simple. Like, when you get into these spaces, it's really just the same thing. It's fundamentals of business done very well, constantly improving, and then doing them at scale, which, to be honest, you don't even really have to do that much scale with it before getting full on. Before even bringing in that many people, you can earn a really good income off of that. But yeah, it's just, when it comes to those strategies, it's about who you are. And part of who you are is like, how long are you expecting it to take? What kind of expectations are you putting on the process? What are you wanting to happen? If you're like, I need this to happen in 6 months, in 2 weeks kind of thing, then you're not really thinking long term enough, because Rome wasn't built in a day. And these things, they just take time. What's up, Lockie? Joining in. And yeah, I mean, if you guys, JST and Lockie, if you guys are in, where do you guys want to be a year from now? That'll be interesting to get some insight on as well. So yeah, I just think that I'm going to grab some water real quick. Whew. One of the biggest things is just that. Thinking for more of that long-term focus and implementing in accordance with that it's a mission, and it can seem daunting, like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this every day for a year. But then if you think about it, all you have to do is each day. That's all there is. One day becomes the next day, becomes the next day, and then the next day. And that's all you've got to do. That's all you have to do to make it all gravy, baby. Yeah. So long term, I'm kind of just putting it out there. I know what my goals are. Yana has talked about some of her goals on her channel and on her page thing, brand, personal brand page, Instagram. But yeah, I think it's really important, like we've said, I'll say that Conor McGregor quote again, but if you can see it here and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen. And that's a big thing with ours. It's like calling your shot is what I call that. But like us calling being millionaires within our first 5 years of business, but not being overly attached to the timeline. So for this one, it's getting this specific business, one of the businesses, to $1 million a year because of what that represents. How many guys? That's at least 100 guys helping out. I will have helped by doing that, and I can do that. Yeah, this year. That's the plan. In a year, $1 million a year, 20,000 a week. Just confidently speaking that, and I believe that it's going to happen. So yeah, that's all for this one. Very chill one today. Very chill. But I think that's important to just have. Oh, can I send you a message because I'm interested from learning from you and I think you have valuable insight, but I gotta shoot to gym now. Yeah, absolutely, man. Shoot me a message. I'm always keen to chat, help someone learn, whatever is the best way for you to learn, man. Shoot me a message, JST_Van, and I will make sure that that we chat about it. But yeah, enjoy the gym. I'm heading off now too, bro. So hopefully you hear this, and I'll chat to you soon. But yeah, other than that, lads, anyone tuning into this after the fact or anything like that, it's just important to have that confidence and just go for it. Just go for it. Be all in. Speak to you soon, Big Sauce. All right, catch you guys on the flippity flip. Keep it all gravy, baby. Bye.